Hey guys, AirsoftAL here. Just thought I'd let you know that we have a PayPal, so before the video even begins, would you kindly consider donating to our PayPal, because this channel is 100% supported by you the viewers. So, thank you for your support to those who have donated, and now on with the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host AirsoftAL, the common airsofter who takes down guns so you know how to. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be taking this down. Now I was wanting to wait until I got all the parts and stuff I wanted to basically upgrade this on camera, but you know what, I can do that as a separate video altogether and sort of show you how to do that. But this one I wanted to kind of do because, well, let's face it, I'm not getting any younger, and this here is something I'm wanting to do another video on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this, for those of you who don't know, is the UKARMs/JG AK12 AEG. $60. You heard JG, because this is technically a JG gun. JG first made these when the AK-12 was announced, then to avoid lawsuit went to Well and said, well, could you maybe distribute for us and all that good jazz. Well, fearing a lawsuit from the people who make the AK-12, was like, let's go to UKARMs, and UKARMs basically does this whole thing. It's literally a three-way shady deal of three companies produce one company promotes and what have you, and the final company actually sells the damn thing. And all three of them launder money to each other to actually make profit off this. I don't know how it fucking works. Anyway, though, this is going to be a fun build, a fun takedown, because I have already opened this up to upgrade the internal barrel and put a redneck flat hop in this bad boy. Now, something you should know, this is all polymer except for the barrel and trigger. Now, something you don't want to do is you don't want to... Yeah. Now, I have opened this up before to actually extend the battery space in here to fit a lipo, which wasn't that hard to do and was rather easy. All I had to do was just, if you could see up in there, snap some, see where the camera's pointing, there we go, snap some plastic off in there, which that's not hard to do. It really isn't. But yeah, no, removing this, you actually see the conduits on the back of the gun, which allows for, well, the connection. And of course, a nice safety feature for in case, you know, something happens and you have to quickly remove the stock. Next thing you want to do is remove the magazine, which is interesting because I've tried rocking this on other AEG AKs. The only two I have is a classic Army AK and my friend's AK. And while yes, it will fit on the SEMA AK, it's a really tight fit in the SEMA AK, so it's definitely weird, to say the least. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do this. Now, you don't have to remove this or remove this here. This whole piece basically comes apart itself, but if you want to, that's fine, because actually removing the Phillips head here allows you to remove this, if I can get it to wiggle off. Okay, you son of a bitch, come on. There we go. It allows you to expose this so you can actually replace it if you wanted to with another thing, which this piece right here is a little loose, so that's definitely going to be something I might want to do in the future. But no, I am going to replace this outer barrel with a barrel that actually has threading, because this is all one big piece of plastic, so I cannot unthread this literal whatever the hell it is off there, which we'll set that to the side and we'll set this to the side. But moving on from there. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and basically speed this up for you guys.
Rosja, ja blitzar
Alright, that should be it, I believe. Unless I missed a screw, which I don't believe I did. Alright, so you're going to want to be careful when actually opening this up, because the gearbox is connected by some... Well, you'll see them. You'll see them when we open this thing up. So let's go ahead and open her up. There we go. Oh, there goes the spring. Oh, right, forgot. Duh. Forgot to take off the handguards. You're going to want to take off the handguards before trying to open this up, because I completely forgot about that, and I've got more screws to undo. So. And there we go. Let's go ahead and pull this out of there and put it back in there for the selector switch. Yeah, when I meant that it was connected by these, I meant that it was connected by, well, some bars that actually do go through, which is only the one here. I haven't seen anything else. So, here's the thing, folks. You can actually replace these, which I'm going to go ahead and just do that right there. Ah, son of a bitch. That is kind of the pain in the ass part about these, is that it does take a bit to really, really find that nice sweet spot for these things. Kind of a pain in the ass, sad to say. There we go. Anyway. But yeah, no, that's literally it right there. This is the entire thing, which this gearbox here is a V3 gearbox. And if I wanted to, mind you, I could take out the spring here. Notice I said could. And completely replace it with a better spring, do all that good jazz, and just basically replace this whole thing here with a better gearbox. Now, I could. Because this thing is basically just a V3 gearbox. Would I, though? There's the question. But that's how it is. Now, the spring that's in here is a low FPS spring, and I am tempted to actually do that. I am tempted to take this whole thing and take it over to a friend of mine and actually replace this with a better spring, but that's just that. The whole barrel assembly is just one big piece of metal that can be removed like that. Which, did not notice that screw there before, which means I could replace this whole underbarrel here with a shorter or longer barrel. I'm not sure. I'd have to actually really think about that, because I think I got another barrel that can replace this one. And as you can see, I've replaced the once short, and I'm dead serious here, short, because it was like right to here, I think, was where I last saw it, or it was like right here, inner barrel. And in it, I've put a longer brass barrel, which was from just another gun itself, and the standard AK hop unit I've upgraded with a G green hop rubber with a redneck flat hop, which is taking a piece of rubber band, cutting it, and putting it in the slit there above the hop up rubber, allowing it to basically do like a pseudo flat hop. That getting kind of cool. But let me go ahead and take this all out, because it wouldn't be a takedown guide if I didn't show you the entire gearbox itself. Just do that real quick. Pull this out. Just to kind of show you this bad boy in its glory. There she is. And yes, this is all one big AK gearbox, basically, or version 3 gearbox. And again, I am tempted to actually fully replace it with another gearbox, because I do got a gearbox in there from a JG AK12. I am tempted to replace it with that one. Tempted. Not going to, though. It's in safe mode right now, so it's not going to fire even if I tried. But the gun will fit, but the gearbox will, of course, fit snugly back up in here, which is honestly very nice. There's a lot of dead space in here, especially on this side. Let me just quickly flip her over here. Especially on this side, where you have this, and this is a very nice idea for a, this is a very nice idea there. Either way, though, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and you're probably wondering, before I go off, I know a lot of you are going to be asking, and I've already made a video on this, But here's what I'm going to do for this AK12. First thing I'm going to do is just go simple. What I'm going to be doing upgrading-wise, because all I'm going to be doing is upgrading to a metal hop-up unit, Type 4 inner barrel, and a flat hop. That's really about it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and I'll see all you lovely people in the next video. Till next time.